Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. And in Google News, I want to talk about Google because they are removing fake reviews from things like Google Maps when you're going to look for a business or a restaurant. It pops up and you see a whole bunch of reviews. Now they're removing them, but I think that might be a bad thing in the way that they're doing it. Now, hear me out, and here's what's going on. So Andrew Romero of 9 to 5 Google actually had a really good backstory on this that got me thinking about the nuts and bolts of this and why I think this actually could be a detriment to businesses and restaurants, which is technically a business as well. So here's what's happening. A new feature will now showcase a warning on Google Maps when a business listing has recently had fake reviews removed. Now, Google Maps has obviously become one of the easiest ways, if not the most easiest way. Yelp's another one, for example, but it's become one of the easiest ways to find out about a business quickly, and reviews obviously are a huge part of that. If I'm looking to be fair at a review, should I go to this restaurant or not? Should I shop at this store or not? And it has a whole bunch of negative reviews or one reviews, you're disinclined to actually shop there. And that is true. Studies have borne that out. So users and businesses have been known to take advantage of this by either creating fake reviews to benefit the business's image or by trying to defame the company with false negative reviews. And so Google is beginning to see this as an issue, which is a great thing. This has been a long time coming. Now, the reporting system has been implemented for some time, but it's been hard to see if that has had any effect on businesses or the user behind the malicious review. And according to Search Engine Roundtable, Google has started implementing a warning card within Google Maps. The warning will notify the viewer that one or more fake reviews has been removed from the listing. The feature was first spotted in the United Kingdom, but is starting to roll out here in the United States. Now, the warning comes with some limitations for the business profile itself. That includes blocking the business from, basically the business profile from receiving any new reviews for a certain time. So let's say you're a business that's slammed with negative reviews for whatever reason. Google sees this, they remove this. They are now going to prevent, let's say, patrons from leaving reviews, whether those are good or bad. You're now kind of on essentially a hiatus, a temporary prohibition. Google also notes that existing reviews and ratings can be unpublished, likely until the investigation is complete. These basically have existed for some time in their business profile policy, but they're now really starting to enforce this. Now, on top of this, the newest addition to the policy is a note that affected businesses will display a warning to let consumers know that fake reviews were removed, and this warning is seen in Google Maps. This is the most visible option, or item rather, of this new policy enforcement. So here's the thing. While this seems like a good move on the surface, because of course, yeah, you remove fake reviews, that's good. I don't want to read fake reviews, negative or positive. It's really got me wondering here, because is this actually going to negatively impact business in the long run? Now, think about it this way, especially in a society where you've got a whole bunch of people that are pessimistic. If a business cannot receive legit reviews for a certain time, it may be harder for them to rehabilitate their reputation in the wake of everybody seeing these fake reviews that were removed. Now, on top of this, I think this could be exploited. Now, an alert saying that a business has a ton of fake reviews that were removed, but by not offering any context, I think that's a dangerous thing. It's basically leaving all of this open to interpretation. There's nothing stopping a person from thinking that those removed fake reviews were actually done by the business itself in order to drive more business. Instead of some jerk out there just saying, like, I had bad service at my local restaurant and now I'm going to spam them with fake reviews, well, maybe the restaurant sucks and they did a whole bunch of reviews themselves. So for example, Acme Co. just generically decided to create a bunch of positive reviews for itself and then was caught. Right now it's basically being removed. And so if I am, as opposed to, let's say, a jerk making fake reviews and removing it, if Google is just telling me, the patron, potential patron, that yeah, we've removed a whole bunch of fake reviews, my default premise may be, well, maybe the business was just trying to pump up its stats. It's a terrible business. They're giving themselves 5-star reviews, as opposed to a jerk out there that is going to take the time, energy, and effort, because the hate is that real that they have to roll on it to put a whole bunch of fake reviews out there. And now the business may lose essentially a chunk of patrons that automatically assume it wasn't some spammer, it was the business themselves trying to pump up their stats. And I think that's something that we have to consider. And so my only point here is that I think in the long run, it could be a good thing, providing Google gives it context. And if they don't give it context, there's going to be a legion of people out there that just assume the business is shady by giving itself positive reviews, and they're going to lose business when they really shouldn't. And so think about it that way. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, but quite frankly, I think Google really needs to add context. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everybody.